Alrighty guys, in today's video we are doing a speed test between the brand new iPhone 12 Pro Max and the iPhone 11 Pro Max. I'm going to put these two head to head and see which one comes out on top. So without further ado, let's hop straight into the speed test. Alrighty guys, we're going to hop into the speed test here. I do have the iPhone 12 Pro Max on my right and the iPhone 11 Pro Max on my left. And as you guys can see, we have all the apps set up here that we're going to run. But as usual, we're going to do a boot up test. So let's boot down the devices first, and then we'll get stuck into it. Alright guys, on the count of three, I'm going to plug in the power connectors both to 18 watt USB-C power bricks and see which one turns on first. So 1, 2, 3. Now I think in my iPhone 12 Pro versus iPhone 11 Pro Max video, the iPhone 12 won. Now it's going to be interesting to see if the iPhone 12 Pro Max wins here. They seem pretty similar right now. Nothing else is changing. They've both got the Apple logos. There we go. So the iPhone 12 Pro Max is ahead there, and we can swipe to open that already. So we are a bit in front there. Alright, there is the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Alright guys, so I've taken the SIM card out of my current iPhone 11 Pro Max as well. So they've both got no SIM cards in them. And just to show you, they're both on the same Wi-Fi network before we start these tests. As you guys can see, both on the same network. Alright, so we're going to start off closing the app browsers, make sure nothing's opened. So as you can see, nothing's open there. We're going to start off with something like the camera app. So 1, 2, 3. So that kind of started focusing first on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Again, not much of a difference there. And we're going to leave the apps open in the background to see if the extra 2 gig of RAM does help. Maps, 1, 2, 3. So 11 Pro Max did lose out. Weather, 1, 2, 3. Prove exactly the same, pretty much exactly the same. App Store, 1, 2, 3. 12 Pro Max there ahead. Now let's click into Safari, 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's go there, and we'll get the speed test app up. Alright, on the count of 3, we'll open The Verge, 1, 2, 3. Both pretty similar right now. Okay, iPhone 11 Pro Max actually won there, cool. CNET, 1, 2, 3. iPhone 11 Pro Max again won there. Apple, 1, 2, 3. iPhone 12 Pro Max and New York Times, 1, 2, 3. Pretty similar. 11 Pro Max won, and then 12 Pro Max just finished then. So 11 Pro Max actually beat out the iPhone 12 Pro Max in terms of Safari speed test there. But again, they're both on the same Wi-Fi network, so it's pretty much whatever grabs the Wi-Fi first. But as you saw there, 11 Pro Max did get ahead. Alright guys, we're going to start off with some simple benchmarks now. And then we're going to head over to the apps a bit later on, because last time the phones did overheat and the scores weren't as high as they should have been. So we're going to start with Geekbench 5, as they're both open there, and we're going to run this test. Alright guys, so both tests have finished. As you guys can see, the multi-core scores are a lot higher on the 12 Pro Max, as we did see in the iPhone 12 video as well, or the iPhone 12 Pro video, should I say. And again, the single core score is higher on the 12 Pro Max, but not as much of a difference as it is on the multi-core score. But as you guys can see, there is the Geekbench 5 results. Now we're going to do benchmark. 1, 2, 3. Pretty much exactly the same. Not much of a difference right now with these apps. We're going to start in 2D, and I'll come back to you guys once this is done, because this takes about 10 minutes to do. Alrighty guys, so Antutu has finished up here, and as you guys can see, the iPhone 12 Pro Max with a way bigger score, almost 100,000, over 100,000 more than what it is on the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Now, when we did run this test on the iPhone 12 Pro last time, it did actually overheat for some reason, and it was my GPU score was a lot lower than what it was on the 11 Pro Max. But now, as you guys can see, it has fixed itself. Now, for some reason, the brightness has dropped. Alright, so there are the scores. Let's get out of Antutu now. They're done. Now we can start doing some other benchmarks. As you probably can see, the screen brightness has dropped. I think that's due to the benchmarks. Obviously, it's getting hot, the phone, so they've dropped the brightness. But we'll still continue on now and see which one does better. So we'll open YouTube. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it was pretty much the same, but 12 Pro Max, I think, is just a little bit quicker. Alright, we'll do TikTok. 1, 2, 3. So 12 Pro Max a little bit quicker there. Among Us, 1, 2, 3. 12 Pro Max, look, it's already in the lead here. 12 Pro Max beat it by a good 5 seconds there. Alright, we'll do Temple Run, 1, 2, 3. So it looks like, again, 12 Pro Max in the lead here. Alright, so it's not too much. It is faster, maybe by a couple seconds, as you guys can see there. Probably 5 seconds faster there, maybe if that, than the 11 Pro Max. Let's get out of that. Rule Racing 3, 1, 2, 3. These games are starting to get a bit more intensive now. So there's a lot more processing power involved here to work. It looks, from the looks of it, it looks like the 11 Pro Max screen is actually a bit brighter right now than the 12 Pro Max. So we'll see if that actually fixes itself later on. It looks like it's a tad brighter. So as you guys can see there, 12 Pro Max loading in already. That's ready to go. And 11 Pro Max finishing up now. Okay. So a little bit of a difference there. Again, 12 Pro Max ahead. Asphalt 9, 1, 2, 3. So as you guys can see, it is a bit more of a speed difference than I think the XS Max was with the 11 Pro Max last year. I don't think that would too much of a difference compared to this. I feel like the 12 Pro Max is a lot faster than what it was, what the competition was last year. So, loading Asphalt 9 here, we'll see if this is the case, because I know on the 12 Pro, I think it was a little bit slower in some tests than the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Now, I want to see if it's the same on this. Hopefully not. Hopefully the 12 Pro Max does come out in the lead here. Alright, so cool. The 12 Pro Max did actually win there. We can get into a game, start playing. So it is a big difference actually. Right now, this is where it's showing the 12 Pro Max how much the A14 Bionic is actually a lot faster than the A13 Bionic. So we're still loading on the there we go. We're still loading on the iPhone 11. That's done. So we get out of that. So that was a big difference there. So we'll go Call of Duty 1, 2, 3. This game is quite large, so we're going to see which one loads up faster. Again, you can see it's a little bit cut off on the 12 Pro Max. Obviously, it's not as optimized to the screen real estate as it is on the 11 Pro Max. Obviously, we can tell from just that. Pro Max looks like it's almost done. There we go, just finished. So it is, again, it is showing that it's a lot faster than the 11 Pro Max. It looks like to me that it is showing better results than the 12 Pro is for some reason. Not sure why, but that's what it looks like to me. All right, let's do Netflix. 1, 2, 3. Neck and neck right now, not much of a difference. Pretty much exactly the same, identical, I would say. Brightness, as you guys can see, is still up, but for some reason, it's just not as bright on the 12 Pro Max. All right, let's open iMovie up here. 1, 2, 3. As you guys can see there, they're both pretty smooth, pretty much exactly the same. I'm not going to export them because last time I did the export, it was pretty much exactly the same and there wasn't much of a huge difference. So I'm not going to do the export test today. Now I want to see if the apps are opened in the background still. So we're going to open camera. 1, 2, 3. 11 Pro actually won there. We'll go maps. 1, 2, 3. Open more. It was open in the 12 Pro Max and had to be loaded up a bit on the 11 Pro Max. Weather. 1, 2, 3. Exactly the same. App Store. 1, 2, 3. Exactly the same. Speed test. 1, 2, 3. It's a bit of a difference there. Not much. We'll come back to the speed test results soon. All right, let's go for Geekbench. 1, 2, 3. So a bit faster on the 11 Pro Max. And 2, 1, 2, 3. There you go. So you can see the 6 gig of RAM there helping out. It's already stayed open on the 12 Pro Max compared to the 11 Pro Max. They'll reload it. YouTube. 1, 2, 3. Same. TikTok. 1, 2, 3. Same. Among Us. 1, 2, 3. Same. iMovie. 1, 2, 3. Same. Now I want to see if there's more intensive apps that we're going to get into in a second. After Temple Run. 1, 2, 3. Even Temple Run had to reload. Oh wow. Okay, so there you go. That's just a prime example of the 6 gig of RAM has everything loaded in already, and you have to reload Temple Run there, which isn't a huge app compared to some of the other ones we're about to get to now. So it'll be interesting. I can't imagine them being loaded in. So we'll try Rule Racing 3. 1, 2, 3. It is loaded in. I'll stand corrected. Asphalt 9. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like that started to load in. Now this is like, looks like it's semi-loaded, maybe. Yeah, so it looks like it was semi-loaded on the 12 Pro Max, and now it looks like the 11 Pro Max has to reload the whole app. So there's a bit of a difference here. You can already be playing, you can be out of whatever you want to do. Okay, so it was a good 15 seconds there difference, just having it loaded in the background. Netflix 1, 2, 3, same, and Call of Duty 1, 2, 3. Both had them saved in the background. Since those tests are done, we're going to head over to speed test and do a Wi-Fi test first of all on the same Wi-Fi. We're going to make sure the servers are the exact same. Then we're going to do a cellular test as well. Alright guys, these are the Wi-Fi speed test results, and they are pretty much identical on both devices. As you guys can see, both 109 megabytes for download on both. Both 37.4 on the first test for uploads, and 37.7 on the 12 Pro Max, and 37.8 for upload on the second test. So 0.1 of a megabyte difference in terms of Wi-Fi speed tests. So this is pretty much exactly the same for Wi-Fi. For 4G, obviously, it's going to be a lot different. Because the iPhone 12 Pro Max does actually have 5G, it's going to be a bit different to the 4G. Alrighty guys, here are my 5G speed test results. For some reason, this said I was on Wi-Fi, and I definitely did not get 718 download on Wi-Fi. But I got 718, 712 both on 5G, and then 50 upload on one, and 20 upload, or 19.3 on the other one. But this is the iPhone 5 5G, not ultra wideband, just normal 5G. Obviously, compared to the 4G test that we did before, as you guys can see, there's a big difference. So 5G is a lot faster. This is 5G in Australia as well, and just for normal 5G, it is quite fast for 700 download. Alright, so there are the speed test results. Alrighty guys, I hope you did enjoy this speed test between the iPhone 12 Pro Max versus the iPhone 11 Pro Max. If you did, make sure to smash the thumbs up button. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in another video.